Tube Trifecta. It's an incredibly powerful and simple method that you can leverage to grow your channel quickly. In this video, I break down the secrets you've never heard before. Stick around.
Brian G. Johnson.
Hey, it's Brian G, and to grow on YouTube, stake your claim and amplify your message by subscribing. And to really jumpstart your channel, check out my free 40-minute YouTube Masterclass. Link is in the description. So what I've got is some strategies, tactics, and tips that you can use to absolutely blow your channel up. Furthermore, these are things, strategies, and tactics you've never ever heard before. And what we're going to talk about today is called Tube Trifecta, which is really the core of YouTube channel growth. And success begins with your YouTube channel, the individual videos you publish, and the YouTube viewing audience you want to get in front of. Now, there's one more element to success we have to talk about, and that's value. And that's the value the viewing audience gains by watching the individual video you just published. Now, the easy way to grow is to identify a very special kind of viewing audience, and that is a YouTube viewing audience. Why this is powerful is simple. There are thousands and thousands of audiences on YouTube, and they watch content around a certain style or category of content. For example, there are YouTube viewing audiences that watch content from a lot of different creators all around one specific thing. And this is what makes this so very easy. If there is a group of 1 million viewers and they're watching content from 5 or 10 different channels, it's really easy for you to step in and really tailor your content to that one audience, and they're gonna come back to your channel again and again and again. For example, I asked over 18,000 YouTubers on the Tube Ritual community, how many YouTube channels do you watch to learn about YouTube growth? And I got hundreds of replies back, and what's interesting is a lot of the same channels kept being mentioned. Nick Nimmin, Roberto Blake, Dan Courier, Daniel Battelle, TubeBuddy, Andrew Can, Daryl Leaves, Little Monster, and more. Brian G, Nick, Roberto, the same people again and again and again. And the thing is there are so many different viewing audiences on YouTube. What you want to do is identify one viewing audience and make content for that particular audience. For example, if you like watching videos from Casey Neistat, statistically speaking, you're also going to watch Peter McKinnon from time to time. Now, stick with me. This isn't overly complicated, but if you're new, you're going to kind of have to think about what I'm about to share. But know this, it's very powerful. And if you're a seasoned vet, I bet you've never ever seen someone leverage keyword research like I'm going to show you right now. Begin by thinking about 5 channels that are serving one particular audience really well, and then you're going to put the name of that channel in the YouTube search bar. And my videos serve the How to Grow on YouTube viewing audience. That's you, by the way. So my YouTube channel is Brian G. Johnson TV, or Brian G. Johnson. And when I do that, notice these different keyword phrases that come up. You see, my viewing audience, they're interested in topics like keywords, thumbnails, Morningfame, tags, and more. And remember, when I asked viewers what kind of channels they watch to learn about YouTube growth, one of the names that came up was Nick Nimmin. Now, if I cross-reference and I search YouTube for Nick Nimmin, notice some of the keyword phrases are the same keyword phrases that come up for my name. Like Nick Nimmin keywords, Nick Nimmin thumbnail, and Nick Nimmin tags. The same exact keyword phrases that also came up for my name. And now we know there's a huge audience watching videos on how to grow a YouTube channel that are searching for the same very keywords across multiple channels. Here's another example in the vlogging space. I mentioned Peter McKinnon and Casey Neistat. Notice what happens when I search for Peter McKinnon and then camera. I get all these keyword phrases like camera basics, camera bag, camera tricks, camera settings, and more. And guess what happens when I search for Casey Neistat camera? The same exact type of keyword phrases: gear, setup, lenses, collection, settings, and more. And what that tells me is the YouTube viewing audience that's interested in vlogging, they're really interested in video content that covers anything to do with cameras. Here's another example: story. How many times have you heard that story is really powerful and it's important? And sure enough, if we search for Casey Neistat, we see Casey Neistat storytelling. And if we search for Peter McKinnon, there it is again, storytelling. What that means is it's not only a keyword phrase, and stick with me, because this is where it's a little different than what you normally hear about keyword phrases. You see, that's a particular type of value the viewing audience is interested in. They want to learn to tell stories, and they also value stories from these particular channels. So if you want to grow fast, then what you want to do is identify one particular YouTube audience that you want to get in front of. And know this: no matter what kind of channel you're building, no matter what kind of videos you're publishing, there is absolutely one singular YouTube viewing audience you can focus on to grow much faster. Now do this: if you really want to blow up, check out the video on the screen now. It'll help you get more views, and when you do, you're gonna feed a poodle. I've got 2 poodles and they're hungry. You dig?